Good evening, SpeedGaming 6, and welcome to tonight's Super Metroid Randomizer multi-category tournament race. This is a Week 7 race between Smelon and polarbearbunny. I'm Crazy Gamer on Comms, and we're going to bring you commentary on this matchup. So, Week 7 settings. It's all the settings that we've been playing with, just up to 11. It's full countdown, item randomization, with a random start, full area randomization, and boss shuffle. So it is extremely chaotic, and it's going to be a fun race. It's going to be a fun race for sure. The runners are 3-3, so there's no playoff implications, but it's still going to be a good race, and I'm looking forward to it. Should be starting momentarily. Our random start is the Green Star elevator, so with this, I haven't started at this, but it looks like Morphball is going to be under the bridge. Yes, it is. Alright, so there's one major item in well, that was actually it. The Morphball was the only major item, so the rest of Green Star is empty, so time to go exploring for minor items. They're going to want to find at least one of Missile, Super Missile, and Power Bomb, and then start exploring portals. Double Super Missile is pretty good. They'll have one more at the initial early supers location. At this point, both runners are looking for power bombs. This, although, is fine. Alright, looks like both runners are heading up the elevator, and we'll see where this first portal takes us. Upper Norfair. Smelon takes the first portal and finds a stacked criteria with 5 major items. Ooh. They're going to want to come back there as soon as they find power bombs and clean that up. Instead, both runners are going to head down into Business Center and find the items in High Jump, which gets us another missile pack. And that's our first power bomb, so that is good for both runners. They'll be able to better explore things. Can't really go too far in Upper Norfair, though. No energy tanks, no Varia. So they may be forced to go back up. Even the Crumble Shaft check is a little dicey on no tanks. I don't expect the runners to do that. But both runners are taking the save. They may go for it. Smelon's definitely going for it. PvP is going to attempt the criteria portal. Yeah, this is the thing with this route, is that the Diskeas do hit for a bunch without any armor, so... Oh, side harbors? Yeah, that's... Too many names. Too many enemy names. So... Polarbearbunny is going to pick up the minor items that are all along the route. May not have enough power bombs to do everything in one go. Need 2 to check Billy Mays, 1 to get there, 1 to come back. And then you'll need 1 if you want to check under Old Mother Brain, and then you're out. So you have to sort of pick and choose what things you want to check with the limited amount of power bombs, because you're gonna, you know, you have to orphan something. So it's either gonna be like 230 or it's gonna be Billy Mays. Not the E-Tank you want, but the E-Tank you're gonna get. And that's our first major of criteria, is Plasma, and that's a really nice thing to have. If charge comes about, then damage output's gonna be really good for the rest of the seed. Just more ammo in Billy Mays. But the extra power bomb pack means they don't have to orphan anything, and it's enough power bombs to technically check Gauntlet and the items in the back, but a no-tank Gauntlet is dicey. We'll see if our runners attempt it. It can be done, but there's pretty much no room for error. Oh, sorry, they have 1 reserve tank, so it's a little bit better, but it's still not... It's not the most comfortable. Third power bomb pack is enough for crystal flash ammo, so absolutely worth the pickup. That Yoshi sprite is just, it's spot on. It's really good. Just a really good sprite. Alright, PB is going to check 230. Wave's a good one. So the thing with settings in the very randomizer If you pick up the Bomb Chorizo item, you will fight Bomb Chorizo regardless of whether or not you have bombs or not. So PvP elects to take the super missiles and will be fighting the statue. Two missiles and a super is pretty much what you need for this, and it's a quick fight. Because the statue skip is pretty much TAS only. A human will never be able to do it. And of course, it's the curb ship. Alright, PvP is going to check Gauntlet's 3 items up here. It's, like I mentioned before, it is a little tough on 0+1 tanks, but it is doable, and if there's something big up here and Smelon doesn't go for it, PvP will have a big advantage. Even if she can just see the first item, that's still good information, so we're good there. And a super's fine. Never gonna turn down a super missile, especially before charge beam. Okay, Smelon is also going to check Gauntlet, so he'll be right behind. And PvP is through, and we're going to see the 2 items at the back of Gauntlet. That's a little concerning. The E-Tank is nice, but the Spring Ball may hint towards a Suitless Murdy at some point. We'll see where the suits end up, but Spring Ball is a good item to have in your pocket. The item Terminator is the X-ray scope. Okay. We find charge, that's going to be microwave. Now there's 2 portals over here. One that normally goes to Tourian and the other one goes to Green Brinstar. Let's see what the Tourian portal goes. Vanilla Tourian. Super. Green Brinstar portal goes to Kraid. Alright, well this is a one-way, so I have to go to the other side criteria in order to make any progress. Zero majors in Kraid though, so this is just going to be a scout of the boss, and if it's Kraid or Phantoon, it is a beatable boss. Again, low energy Phantoon's always a little dicey, but PvP can handle it. She will take the save note in case the boss is Dragon or Ridley, in which case that's probably not going to be a beatable boss. Raid's lair is hiding Phantoon. All right. Let's attempt it. Scout, the information that wreck ship is empty, so there's nothing at wreck ship to retrieve. So this is just a boss fight and just a boss fight. So for this seed, the wreck ship is only a minor stop on your way to someplace else. Smelon is coming up on his Phantoon fight, and similar loadout. When I say similar, it's exactly the same loadout. And Phantoon is down for polarbearbunny. Oh, yeah, you're right. No X-ray scope. This is 100% accurate. Let's welcome in our raiders from SpeedGaming. We're watching the start, the relative start of Smelon vs. polarbearbunny. We have just found Phantoon, so both of our runners are 1-1 so far. We have a lot of exploring left to do, though, so it's going to be good. Alright, so Smelon and presumably polarbearbunny are going to make their way out, and they have nowhere else to go but to the right side of Criteria. We jump back to the present and we see polarbearbunny's at the ship, gonna take a refill, and let's see where she decides to go. Okay, PB is going to go to the right side. No good way of checking the moat portal, unless she can do a continuous wall jump. She'll absolutely take the E-tank, for sure. Ah yes, spring ball jump. That is an option. Let's see what PvP does here. She may just look at the Red Brinstar portal first and then decide where she wants to go. Meanwhile, Smelon not too far behind. The Red Brinstar portal goes to Upper Norfair, and this is not a lot of tanks to play with, so let's see what we can do here. Is through to Bubble Mountain, and from here there's a few checks you can make. There's only 2 items up here though, so hopefully she spikes something good here. Smelon is going to opt out of that. Although I didn't see if he checked the, yeah, he did. The minimap says that he went over there, so he has to decide if he wants to attempt a CWJ or if he's going to do the Hell Run. Meanwhile, PvP makes it to the energy refill room and is going to check the cockpit. And Smelon has decided to go for the Hell Run. The Croc portal is Red Brinstar, which has one item. Smelon, by the skin of his teeth, makes it to Norfair, and PvP finds Green Brinstar, which is where we started, and we know that there's no major items here. PB is going to look for minor items and does find an energy tank, which is good, since Hell Runs are in our future. Just gotta check this other portal here. It's the moat. Alright, well, don't have to do the CWJ. Smelon has gone to speed, and I don't know if this is enough energy to get back. He's got a crystal flash in. Well, that's a good pickup. It's not going to help him get back, but it's good to have. He'll definitely need to do a crystal flash on the way. Definitely need to do crystal flash on the way. Uh-oh. Yep. You're in tight quarters. That's not going to work. Stavis needs some elbow room to do a crystal flash. You can't really do it when someone's breathing down your neck. Alright, PvP is going to check this portal. Normally goes to the crab hole, and instead still goes to West Meridia, just not to the crab hole. It's back in criteria. We'll absolutely pick up the tank. He knows he's going to need it. While PvP is going to check for the one, not the one super, the one major that is in Red Brinstar. Hopefully anywhere else besides X-Ray, because there's not a real good way to get there. Can deboost, but it's not easy. Missed where that portal was. Where did the Red Brinstar portal go to? Crab hole, looks like. Smelon is going to break open the tube. This is an out-of-logic portal. Only because... Actually, nope, that's a lie. We know it's not out of logic because High jump's accessible. Meanwhile, PvP is going to check out for Peebs and finds the one major here. It is bombs. Alright, so... good item for sure. We know that there's one major left in Criteria. It does put Criteria power bombs, makes that location accessible. There's still one location in Criteria that we can't get to yet, and that's Shaft Supers. We can check it, but we can't pick it up, so when our runners decide to go back there, that's a decision they'll have to make. Meanwhile, PvP is going to check this portal, and it is Chronic Boost. Smelon's going to attempt this wall jump. It is frame and pixel perfect without high jump. And again, he knows where high jump is, but he can also spring ball jump. That is an option. Timing's a little bit tighter when you're not in water, but certainly doable. She's found the wreck ship, which I have to assume is the Red Brimstar elevator. We know the wreck ship has no major items, but Bantoon was defeated, so the wreck ship is on. There are a whole bunch of minor items here, and, well, without high jump, she's gonna have a little bit of a time getting across the other portal. So this may just be retrieve items and then dip. Oh, and also there's a boss here. I completely forgot that there is a boss here. Alright, the chances of this being a defeatable boss are only 1 in 3, since we've already defeated Bantoon, and there's a Ridley. Alright, well, let's see where she goes back to. I hope she saved at Red Tower, because we didn't see it because PowerPoint, but this looks like Red Tower. Yeah, it is, so she's fine. Not too much of a time loss there. She knows what's there, and she can go back to it when she has Varia, or more E-Tanks. Well, Smelon is going to attempt to collect high jump boots again. Or maybe he already did, and I just missed it. So this makes the Norfair Reserve check a little easier, since now you can better make this wall jump. It's a little bit more forgiving. It's like just farming. Okay, there we go. UB also in Bubble Mountain, and is very likely going to check the same things that Smelon just did, so high jump boots are in her future. UV is going to check double chamber and wave beam first. Don't remember what's over here. Right, not much there, and PvP is going to reset, and that's perfectly fine. She took a save at Bubble Mountain, so there's no issue resetting out of that. No reason to keep 2 missiles. I'm going to assume that Varia was in Norfair Reserve because he's not taking heat damage anymore. Alright, well that's a really good pickup, and that is also going to be in PvP's future, assuming she takes the same route of get high jump boots, check Norfair Reserve, which no reason not to. This is a new check for us on Smelon's side. It's an E-tank, and that would have been nice before, but we'll take it now, for sure. UB is going to smartly get the reserves out of there. You don't want the refill to trigger in a heated room, because the iframes will run out before you are done getting your energy back, and then you'll just take more damage. Uh-oh. Yep, that was not a power bomb. Well, she knows where high jump is, so she'll make another go for it. Meanwhile, Smelon is at the right ship. He'll make the same checks that we saw before. He'll take the save here, and then he'll likely beeline to the boss, which we know is Ridley. He'll be able to do it, because he has Varia, so that'll be another boss down for him. Pick an E-tank along the way, make the fight a little bit more comfy. Yeah, the hell run on to speed is not easy. It takes about 2 tanks each way, and PvP has exactly 4. So it is very tight, and you pretty much want to budget for a crystal flash somewhere along the way. Meanwhile, Smelon is on his fight with Ridley, and he has only 25 supers, so he would need 6 times 5 missiles in order to make up the difference, and that is... well, it's only 5 missiles leeway, and you can't miss any of the supers, so... smartly using power bombs to damage down Ridley. Yeah, I'm never good with the ammo math for pretty much anything, so I just know this amount of things makes this enemy dead. Yubi is making her way over to Norfair Reserve, where she will pick up Varia, or at least what we believe is Varia, because, yep, there it is. and a free e-tank for her troubles as well. Alright, Smelon, let's see if you've got it. Yeah. Alright, Ridley down for Smelon. And we know there's 3 items in Lower Norfair. Let's see if one of them's here. That's a good one. Speed booster means now when they find gravity, Balu will be available. So I believe we're gravity from Go mode, and then either ammo or charge. So we're in good shape here. It would be a slow Meridia trek if they wanted to go suitless. But they could do it. They have high jump and spring ball. But the Dragon room is not something you really want to do suitless, but it's possible. Smelon is going to check the portal on the other side of Rick's ship. So the portals we haven't seen yet. We have not seen any of the East Meridia portals. We have not seen Crocomire. I think we did see a Lower Norfair somewhere, I just didn't write it down. So, not a terrible check by any means, and we didn't see 2 of the West Meridia portals. The one coming out of Mount Everest, and there's one that comes up from the tube. And apparently we have not seen Lower Norfair yet. Alright, let's see. PBB is going to the wrecked ship. She has Varia, so now she can take down Ridley. And has more supers than Smelon did, so she won't have to worry about ammo management or doing any kind of math. Let's welcome in our raiders from SpeedGaming 4. We're in the middle of a Super Metroid Randomizer Week 7 matchup. Smelon versus polarbearbunny. Smelon has just taken down Ridley at the wrecked ship. Polarbearbunny is on her way. She knows that Ridley is there. She couldn't defeat him the first time, did not have Varia suit. And Smelon is going to see where this portal takes. This portal goes to East Meridia. Does a little bit of a think and decides against it. And that's a full reset, actually. Where was his last save? I'm hoping it was at the wreck ship after the boss fight. Looks like it was. So now, this sequence of portals is a little bit trolly, because you've got Wreck Ship, which is 2 portals, so it's only, one way out the other. And then you have East Meridia, which is also only 2 portals. So depending on what's on the other side of East Meridia and what's over there, our runners may have to go back and forth through the right ship and East Meridia in order to get to where they need to go. Because the most trolly option is that you have right ship to East Meridia to Lower Norfair, Lower Norfair to Croc. In fact, I think that's what it has to be, because you can't put Croc anywhere else and have any of the other areas accessible, so I think we know our topography at this point. And that's not great. UB picks up Speed Booster from Ridley. She'll make her way out. We'll see if she checks the portal as well. She'll take the save, so she'll probably check the portal, then reset back here. Wow, Smelon didn't red for a start. Let's see where he's going. If I were these runners, I would try to get back to Criteria, because we know that there's one major item left there, and now with Speed Booster we can check both of the locations that are left. And we're just going to hope that there's a gravity suit there that would just make the rest of traversal easy. Especially since we know that East Meridia is on the other side of Wreck Ship. Looks like Smelon is going to go to Criteria. Just kidding. He is going to Green Star. That's what happens when you read your map wrong. You think a line is going from one thing to another, and it turns out it's going to a different place entirely. He is going to Criteria because this one does go to the moat. Let's see if Smelon checks Criteria power bombs here. Yep, we'll take a refill, and hopefully that Shine Spark lasts long enough to fire it up into the right. Alright, let's see what's here. Oh, PvP is going to take the dive. Smelon picked up an E-Tank, which means we know that the last major is at Shaft Supers. He's very likely going to make a beeline to it right now. Meanwhile, PvP is going to check some sand pits. 2 major items. 2 at each sand pit. Hopefully we'll spike a major somewhere. Right sand pit first, we have a space jump, which is good, but not gravity. Item. Oh boy. Well, Smelon has picked up gravity at Chaff Supers. And he is effectively in go mode. Minus charge or ammo. Alright, let's see if PBB can make her way back to Criteria, otherwise she's gonna be hunting for something that we know is not gonna be there. Yeah, at this point now it's just follow the breadcrumbs. It's gonna be wreck ship to East Meridia, beat the boss there, leave East Meridia, it has to go to Lower Norfair because it can't go anywhere else, and then go back the other way. PBB gets taken by a yapping wall, she'll have to go back down and go back around. Smelon is on his way to the wrecked ship. The portal is the red Brinstar elevator that normally goes to Criteria. And then he has to go through the wrecked ship to get to East Meridia. No, he's gonna go to... Nope, that's what I figured. Oh, he's going to dive West Meridia, okay. Oh, there are two other portals we haven't seen in West Meridia. There's Mount Everest and the 2 portal. Alright, let's see where these go. Of course, it would be funny if it just loops on itself. No, that's Lower Norfair. Okay, I just completely forgot about those 2 portals, so... Oops. Alright, so... the path is not as trolly as I was expecting. So it looks like he's on ammo, so... I mean, if he finds charge, great, but as long as he picks up enough supers, then he'll have it. Oh, did PvP find Croc? I'm assuming that was the Forgotten Highway portal. Alright, then we know that the Everest portal out of West Meridia goes to the front of Lower Norfair. Those are the only 2 portals we have not checked yet, so... Smelon has apparently found charge at Firefleas, so he's just in actual go mode. Let's see if PvP can make her way back to Criteria, so she should know that there's 1 major item left there. And we know that it's gravity. She has turned the other direction. Where does this takes her to Green Brinstar? She's a little bit turned around at this point. Let's see what boss is here at Lower Norfair. It's a Kraid. One missile just a little off the mark. Here's great. So, what we know, as the viewers, is that there is only one way to get to East Meridia, because one of the sides connects to Croc, which is a one-way. So the only way to actually get there is through the wreck ship, which is up the Red Brinstar elevator. We'll see if Smelon can take the direct path there, or if he's going to try to take the West Meridia portal that we don't know, which we know is going to take him to the other side of Lower Norfair. Could also big brain it and reverse acid dive to the front of Lower Norfair to see where it goes, but because he may want to gamble that it would just take him to East Meridia. We know it's not going to, but we'll see if he wants to take that risk or not. But on this low energy, he may play it safe. UB is making the trip into Lower Norfair, can take down any boss except Dragon. Although it is possible to do a double spring ball jump out of the room, but not something you really want to do. It's slow. It's it's a really tight trick. Yeah, she's gonna attempt to look for gravity down here. We know it's not gonna pan out, but at this point, she has to play to the out, and we just know it's not gonna work. And also, she's going to assume that she's not going to pick up charge, so she's on ammo, and we know that she is about 2 rooms away from charge. So, in Area Rando, if you go down the sand pits and to the left, you end up back at the farm spot next to, I think it's Aqueduct. It just loops around on each other. Smelon making his way through Wreck Ship, which will end him up at East Meridia. He'll take down the boss that we know is Dragon. And that'll be his last boss, and he'll make his way to Tourian, and he has to know that Tourian's vanilla, so this is his race to lose at this point. He's checking these items, looking for the last major, which she is hoping is gravity. We know it's not. At this point, we also know it's not space jump, because we saw space jump before. I don't know if there's any other major you would want here. Maybe screw attack. Yeah, nothing else is really helpful that this last remaining major could be. And there's screw attack, so we know this is... Oof. Alright, it could be ice. Ice would be good. BB is going to take down Kraid. Smelling a little early with that charge shot, but gets it on second attempt with the microwave strategy. So the wins and losses for our racers, they are each 3-3. They are not in playoff contention because you need to have a record of 5-2 in order to qualify for the playing game, and 6-1s and the one undefeated, if there is still an undefeated in the tournament, would guarantee to the top 16. Yeah, I've mentioned this a bunch, but this tournament has just been full of just great runners up and down at all records. Like it is just amazing how many talented runners like do not have the records that would show that. It is just amazing. Alright, Smelon on the Dragon. No grapple for the quick kill, but does have speed booster, can use that to damage down Dragon pretty quickly if he chooses to employ that. Of course, there's also Microwave, which I mentioned not 3 minutes ago. Goldfish memory. Anyway, Dragon down. He'll check the one item for the major. We know that it can't be because we've seen space jump in the right sand pit, but he doesn't know that. And PUB is going to take the reverse acid dive. Gonna try to find the last major at the beginning of Lower Norfair, and maybe also check the portal as well. Again, we know that's not the answer, but to her, it could very well be. So she's going to check the mouse missiles. She's also probably going to check Screw Attack and maybe even dip into Golden Chorizo if the Major hasn't come up yet. Well, there's Grapple, so we know it can't be anywhere there. So she's probably just going to check the front portal. And that's going to take her to Mount Everest in Meridia, and she's going to know that that the gravity suit has to be in Criteria. I think it's the only major she hasn't seen yet. And that's a fantastic Crystal Flash sprite. Alright, Smelon on his way out. He has to go wreck ship to Red Brinstar. And then, how do you get to Criteria from there? Red Brinstar to Green Brinstar, and then Green Brinstar to Criteria. Yep, so here's Mount Everest, one major item in West Meridia. Again, we know is not the answer, but gravity could be anywhere here with this loadout. Smelon has to go all the way down Red Tower to the portal that normally goes to Upper Norfair. That goes to the bottom of Green Brinstar, takes the Meanwhile portal, that goes to the moat, and then Tourian's Vanilla. By the way, if you're not following the runners, you should. They're putting on a great show, very talented, and absolutely worth that. So go ahead and do that. Also, shoutouts to our tracker, Beat to the Boop, clicking buttons, showing you guys where all the bosses defeated, all the items gathered, and without trackers, we don't have a broadcast, so major props to trackers. Oh, Terminator Room just looking so good when you have Speed Booster and content like that. Alright, Smelon into Tourian. phase with all area rando. When you enter Tourian, you get a free refill as if you went to the ship. It's a little silly in this instance because Tourian's vanilla, but it's there. Without Ice Beam, Smelon has to take out the Metroids with Power Bombs. 3 will do it, so just get them all on the screen at once. Oh, PvP found ice. Oh, boy, Mama Turtle. Smelon through the Metroid rooms, and will now encounter the baby. Looks like he's damaging down, so not going to attempt the baby skip. Smelon, doing good and facing right. Save those frames, and we'll take the refill. Not have Ice Beam will not be able to do the Ice Zeb skip. Let's see if Smelon has Speed Zeb skip in his toolbox. We're skipping all the skips here. Maybe is on her way to East Meridian again. Likely going to take out Dragon in this pass-through. Meanwhile, Smelon is going to take down a Mother Brain. Charge Wave Plasma is good enough as a Gravity is in Shaft Super is a criteria. It is the one major item PvP did not get. Smelon is going to remove area, so the 6 tanks will... Rainbow Beam will take out 600 energy and put Smelon below 100 to start the next phase right away. Once again, skipping all of the extra stuff. It's a safe play, and it's... no fault in it. to Bottoon. Meanwhile, Mother Brain is going to take down the baby. And it's just a few rainbow shots away from taking down Mother Brain. Here comes the escape. Nothing fancy there. No bomber, but that's alright. When you're in the lead, you don't want to really mess around. Just get to the end, because you have no idea where your opponent is. They could be right on your tail. You could be behind on an escape. And you just never know, so no reason to chance it. Likewise, I don't think we're going to be seeing the animal saving here. Just going to go right to the ship. Everyone, get your GGs in chat for Smelon, who finishes the race with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 47 seconds. Meanwhile, PB is going to continue on, so let's see how she does, and let's see if we can get Smelon in for a chat. Takes a hit from the Bottoon, has reserves, and will thank him with a microwave. And gets an E-tank for her troubles. Gets the refill. Let's welcome in the winner of the race, Smelon. GG, Smelon.
Thank you.
So, seemed pretty straightforward to me. Like the only real wrinkle is you had to go back to Criteria to pick up your gravity suit. But besides that, I think it was pretty straightforward. What were your thoughts on that?
I felt like I was behind a little bit early, so I hit that depth checking speed, and then I felt good later because I felt like I was progressing pretty well. I was like I killed a couple bosses, and then when I found the property, I was like, oh cool, like pretty much go mode except for ammo. So now I just need to go and find lower Norfair. Ended up finding it. Um,
Yeah, that
yeah,
seemed.
but I thought that I might get behind because my route to East Meridia was really bad and slow because you had to go all the way through the wrecked ship. So I thought I might have lost time there if Bonnie had found the back of East Meridia, but that ended up working out for me.
Yeah, because I was charting out the routes and the portals and everything, and I was a little concerned because you had Redburn start to wreck ship and then rush straight to East Meridia, and we still had a couple of portals out, and it would have been a little bit trolly if East Meridia ended up being the way to get to Lower Norfair, and that would have been an awful trek, but that's not how it panned out, which was good for both of you.
Yeah. Did anyone ever find the back of East Meridia?
The back of East Meridia went to Crockmire, so that was a one-way.
Oh, okay. So I guess I not hunting for it was right.
Yep, that did work out, so it was in your favor, because as I'm sure you can see, that Polar Bear Bunny did not pick up gravity, so she did not make her way back to Crateria, and she is now facing off against Dragon without the suit, which, you can do, and then you have to get out, so there's that.
Yeah, I'm really bad at suiting it, so it was fortunate for me I didn't have to do it.
Yeah, same though. Alright. PvB takes down Dragon with Microwave. That's easy, and then she's gonna have to manage a grapple to get out of this room. So, yeah, so you ended the tournament with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses. Will not be making the playoffs, unfortunately, but how'd you think about the tournament?
It was really fun. It was my first Super Metroid tournament for anything, including Randomizer. So thank you to all the organizers for putting it together. Thank you for everyone for participating. Blast.
Yeah, I'm just going to echo your sentiments because this was also my first Super Metroid tournament experience, and I uh, just a blast, just absolutely just had so much fun with it, and I'm just going to say yes to everything you said too. Right. It's probably going to be a bit before she gets this. So yeah, Smelon, how did you like the random start of Green Brinstar? Have you rolled any practice seeds that ended up with that, or like what was your practice like?
For practice, I mostly just practiced the lower Norfair start because I was the most worrisome one, having to get out of like the Three Musketeer room with only like Spazer or something, or it would give you something better than that, but with minimal items. But I thought that it was It was a cool start. Get more pretty early, but then you have to go find an explosive with power bombs at high jump, and then make them
Right,
from
right.
the criteria from there. Criteria was very limited. Yeah, I thought random start was cool. Um, I think my last for the other week I had random start, I just had a ship start, which was kind of lame, but having an actual random start this time was cool.
Yep. All right. Looks like PvP ran out of energy to do the grapple and then reset out of the room. And all these saves don't look really good. Where's she heading to now? She's going back to Redbryn? Okay, I know what she's doing. I think she sussed out that the gravity suit is at criteria, so she's on her way to it. Yes, sussed out. It's a word. It was a word before the video game made it popular. I'm using it properly, I swear. So from Upper Norfair, she would have to go the left portal up. Takes her to Blue Bryn, and that is the best way to get to Chap Supers. And let's welcome in our raiders from SpeedGaming 5. You're catching the tail end of a Super Metroid Randomizer multi-category Week 7 race between Smelon and polarbearbunny. Smelon took first place, and polarbearbunny is looking for Gravity Suit. We know that it's in criteria, so she is on her way to get it now. Would be nice if that landed, but get on the next attempt. And there's a gravity suit. And there's a Yoshi sprite, the purple one, that is in the 8th level of all those worlds. And there's a forfeit. Thank you, Polar Bear Bunny, for showing us the gravity sprite. And let's see if we can get her in here for some chatter. Let's welcome in Polar Bear Bunny. GG, Polar Bear Bunny.
Hey y'all, GG Smelon.
GG, Bunny.
Yeah, so the story is just go where the items are, and that just didn't happen.
No, yeah. And I was kind of thinking gravity would be in lower Norfair, but I was incorrect.
Yeah, there was 3 items there, so like the odds were good, but unfortunately that did not pan out, and Smelon, unfortunately for you, went to where gravity was, and that was pretty much it from there.
And when I was looking for lower Norfair, I went back up and saw the blue Brinstar entrance again, and then left because I was in the wrong place. I immediately regretted going back. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this could be the end of it for me, because that was my only chance to check the other 2 spots in criteria that I hadn't checked yet.
Right.
But that's okay. I just wanted to have some fun with this one since
Of course.
it was
And
last week.
yeah, and we had fun watching it, so it was good. It was and we got to see the gravity spray for Yoshi, so that was also good.
Yeah, I was really sad because I was like, the gravity spray is so cute.
Yeah, we got to see everything. We got to see the crystal flash, we got to see the grapple beam, just got to see all of it.
Not the screw attack though. Screw attack's pretty good, but
Yes, Smelon did pick that up. I don't remember where.
We got the aqueduct sweepers.
That would do it.
oh yeah, that would make sense.
All right, so PBB, your thoughts on this as a whole?
Pretty standard. I don't know. It was okay. I'm very like fatigued. Not super energetic right now, but
Yeah.
like, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of sad that the tournament's done. For some of us, for most of us.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I asked Smelon this, but what are your thoughts on the tournament? Because unfortunately, both of you did not making the playoffs, but this was still a fun race. So what'd you think about the tournament?
I think I really liked all the mixes of modes that we had, and was really happy to see like so many people enter. I expected like 40 or 50 people maybe, and we ended up having more than 80, which was really cool. But yeah, it seemed like a lot of people for such a small playoff pool. I had a really rough first part of my matchups.
Yeah.
And my schedule was pretty rough relatively, I think. But we...
Yeah, your lineup was McTimothy, Kip, Zeb, Beef Robber, Acerio, and Ruya. And Smelon, you had a little bit of a trek as well. You had Bress, you had Beat to the Boop, you had, I have no idea how to pronounce this, DI Tenkong, and then your week 4 you had the a huge challenge in One Crazed Gamer, which you did take the win on, and then Alfonso, and then Gameaholic. So you both ended up 3-3, and well, up to this point, and just a lot, just I mentioned this before, and I'll say it again here. Just so many talented runners were all across records in this tournament. Like, you would not expect some of the names to have the records they had.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the modes can be really volatile too, which I kind of like because there's a lot of racers out there who I'm not probably not going to win against unless the mode is shaken up a little bit. So yeah, always fun. I hope the next randomizer thing is coming sooner rather than later. But yeah, I
Indeed.
had a lot of fun.
Yep. Anything else either of you want to add before I plug the next tomorrow's races and then end this off?
Just another big thank you to all the organizers and yeah, everyone for participating, and another GG to Bunny.
Yeah, big GG Smelon, and thanks everybody.
All right, so tomorrow's races, and this is the last day of Swiss. At 2:10 p.m. Eastern, we have Simo versus Sloters on SpeedGaming 3. That's they are 5-1, so winner is in, and the person who does not win will have to play in the playing game to see if they can make top 16. And then at 8:40 p.m. Eastern, we have Derp versus MM2 on SpeedGaming 2. They are also 5-1, so same deal there. And at 10:10, we have Papa Schmo versus Useria, which has not currently been scheduled. We'll see if they get a channel, but if not, then you'll see those two races earlier in the day. So that's gonna do it here. Once again, I'm Crazy Gamer, and Beep to Boop is our tracker for today. And I hope all of you had a fun viewing of this game. I hope it was fun for everybody, and we will see you next mission.